allergy, 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 allergy. She wanna jiggy, I give her jiggy, she wanna jiggy, I give her jiggy.
Been someone's love, my mother was inside. I've been a rambling man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I folded
Live from Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And on the mound today, Eric Fetty. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he's been giving up a lot of hard contact this season. I mean, coming in, guys are hitting comfortably in the high 200s. So many times there's some bad luck, but then also there's just a little miss here or a little miss there that changes the outcome of the at-bat. We'll see if he can be consistent and make adjustments quickly in this one.
All right, ready to go here. Now it's the shortstop, Caleb Ward. Next pitch is outside. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Popped up. Wynn has a beat on it. Pulls it in for the out. And there's one away. And here's the first baseman, David Kerr. That misses the zone. 2-1. Swings here and blasts one left field. That one is gone. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting fourth, third baseman, number 2.
Tyler Pratt, the next to hit. Next offering is fouled back. Man at first, one away. That one misses, and that's ball 3. And foul ball.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Runner takes off, and that one is lifted in the air. Ciani under it. Squeezes it. Out. Number 2.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Out to short, win. They get the force, and that is. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab, Blaine Ewing. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit
Leading
on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark. Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Next to hit, Brendan Donovan. In the dirt, blocked. Wide throw, and it gets away. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. And now 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. Here's Nolan Gorman.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Ciani on third. Donovan over at first with 1 away.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Oh, great stop. Off balance speed. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here in St.
Leading off for
Louis,
the Reds,
now it's the right fielder, number 89.
Number 89.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch.
2-2 the count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now the catcher comes up to hit. One down, base is empty. Out to short. A sliding stop to first. And that's a great play for the out. Charlie Min, the next to hit for the Reds. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Towards first, and that chance handled. Contreras takes it to the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in St. Louis, and now the right fielder, Alec Burleson.
Alec Burleson.
Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Here's Nolan Arenado. That one the other way, and it stays fair.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Mason Wynn. 2 outs. And a foul ball. Swing and a ball popped up. Should have this one. He's there. He's got it. And that will end the inning.
There's a strange wind blowing.
And we're back. The batter now, number 23. Foul ball there.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it, and there's one down. So the lineup flips over, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Caleb Ward. Next pitch is outside. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Donovan makes the play. 2 down. David Kerr, the next to hit for the Reds.
Now back.
2 outs, base is empty. That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And now Tyler Pratt plays it on a bounce, and it eats him up. The run comes in from second, and they're up by 3.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's runner on the go. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and they can't get the out.
Now batting, number 89.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the right fielder.
Hey!
This one in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. 2 aboard, 2 outs.
Full count.
In the air, right side. Brings it in, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Jordan Walker.
Jordan Walker.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Now batting Michael Ciani. Next offering upstairs. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
2-2 the count.
That's off the mark. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
McAfee hauls it in, 2 away. So a man aboard, and here's the catcher, Ivan. Rudder takes off, fouled off, and they'll do it again. Ciani off of first with 2 away. Rudder goes again. Ball outside. Throw. Save. And down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Back here at Busch Stadium. Here's the catcher, number 19. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away. Charlie Min, the next to hit for the Reds. Line drive, slides for the stop, fires to first. Nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder. Left field. Donovan makes the catch, in and go. Back here in St. Louis, ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman. Close, but called a ball. 3-1.
You know, these Cardinals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And now the right fielder, Alec Burleson. And now 1-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
2 down, bases empty. Now the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. Jordan going back. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. The 2-2. And downstairs.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Here's a high chopper, and it hits the base. But there's no play. That's an infield single.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Way outside, straight to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position. Man on second, 2 down. Got him. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. John King.
And he's had a tough go of it against left-handed batters this year. They've been hitting him hard, so we'll see how he does here.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Herrera gathers, throws to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. The 1-1. Just off the inside edge. To third. Arenado sends it across to first. 2 gone now. Here's the left fielder. On the ground. Throws to first. Third out. Back here in St. Louis, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Got him looking. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. So now here's the DH, Jordan Walker.
Jordan Walker.
In the air, left side, Jordan. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Back to the top of the lineup, Michael Ciani. Next up for the Cardinals, McAfee makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. Here's the third baseman, Tyler Pratt.
Number 2.
This to third. Arenado to first. In time. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Next to hit, J.P. Reyna. The 1-1 is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. And that one is downstairs. 2-2. One down, base is empty. Right side, Contreras. He'll do it
Got
himself.
him.
2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Now it's the right fielder.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, catcher Aaron.
And now the
Judge.
catcher comes up to hit. Runner on the go. Pitch is
Ball
low.
2.
Safe
He's
at
safe.
second, and he easily steals the bag.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Now it's 3-2. Pickoff throw, and he dives
He's
back in
safe.
safely. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's 4-0.
Comes through with the RBI.
Now
Just kept
batting,
it simple.
number
Played
30.
Pepper with the mid.
Pitching change here.
Now
Kyle
pitching for the
Leahy.
Cardinals.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep
Number
this season.
62.
You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
At the plate, Charlie Min. Out towards right center field. Burleson sizes this one up, nabs it, and that'll do it. Now the left fielder, Brendan Donovan. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. On the ground, right side, Acosta. The throw to first.
He's out.
1 up, 1 down. Now up for St. Louis, Ivan Herrera.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground
1 ball,
ball. Good
2
execution. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent
Now
slider,
batting.
but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And that
That's a
is
ball.
downstairs. And now 3-1. That's a walk.
Nope,
Went with
that's
another
ball 2.
changeup but missed the spot.
You know, I think he's okay
Now
with that
batting,
outcome.
right
It
fielder,
wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that
Ball 2.
just misses.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Gorman, the runner at first with 2 gone. On the ground, right
Foul ball.
side. And that's just foul. In the air, left field. Jordan going back on this one. Makes the catch. That is the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan
Now
Fernandez.
pitching for the
And one thing on
Cardinals.
him, he's been really good
Number
this season at
64.
keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Ryan Fernandez.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Two the count.
Ground ball, left side. Arenado to
He's
first
out.
in time. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Caleb Ward digs in now. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now the first baseman, David Kerr. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes. inside, ball
Boom,
2.
he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Just missing there. 3-2 now.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one carrying. Going, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 5-zip.
Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder. And the next pitch is way outside. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the top half of inning number 7. He swings and fouls one off. Good eye right there. Outside, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first. Now at the plate, Tyler Pratt.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch
ball,
up, something
2
that he
strikes.
can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit.
Ball
you
2.
can't lose your discipline and go
2
after a
balls,
pitch
2
that you
strikes.
just can't do anything with.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's a foul ball. 2 outs. Up the middle. Flips it, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Number 41 gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
And Wilson down on strikes. And up next for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. Arenado, the base runner at first with 1 out. Next offering is downstairs. Ground ball could be 2. The flip to second. Drops it, but they're saying it was on the transfer. And now it's going to be Jordan Walker.
Ball.
That one fouled off. 2-2. And there's a ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's the center fielder, Michael Ciani. Swing and a base hit. Coming home. The throw in. Save. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 5-1. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Brendan Donovan now at the plate. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here at the bottom of the 7th. Out towards left center. McAfee sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. And that will end the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. JoJo Romero.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Burleson makes the grab, 1 down. And now the right fielder. And that's
the ball.
downstairs and outside. Ground ball right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Here's the Reds catcher.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Two down, nobody on. And it remains 2-2. Pulls the string with the changeup. Bottom of the inning, and now the Cardinals catcher, Ivan Herrera. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals. Just missed. The Reds leading by 4 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch in for a strike, and now 2-2. In the air, left field, down the line. Makes the catch for the out. 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. Alec Burleson will hit next. And strike 2.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Throws across the diamond, inning over. All set to start the 9th in this one. In now for the Reds, Charlie Min. The 1-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Ball 2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Gorman to second, throw to first, but he beat it. Caleb Ward the next to hit for the Reds. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. One out, the runner at second here at the top of the 9th. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Line to left, pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
All over that one right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Way inside, and that hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder.
Liberator.
Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. There's one. Back to first, and it's over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there.
Number 2.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler Pratt. Swing and a ball popped up. Win. And that's the third out.
Now pitching for Cincinnati, number 40.
And a 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And that one missing low.
2-2 count.
Into center. McAfee on his way in. And puts the squeeze on that one. One away. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, he's been having a hard time just putting the ball in play in this one, so that should help soften the blow. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Hauls it in, and there's two away. So it's their last chance in this one. Next is the designated hitter, Jordan Walker. Rips one to right. The throw into second. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. So digging in, Michael Ciani. Inside, just missed. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. This could end it. That's too low, and that's ball 3. Out towards right center. That's well struck. This one's got a chance. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. The runner scores all the way from first as they cut into the lead. So runner at second, 2 down. Lifted in the air out to left. And he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
Well, at this point of the year, first day of the summer, teams are really starting to figure out who they are. No more excuses about cold weather or any inclement conditions. Now I think we'll start to see what this team is really made of as we move forward.
Lovers intertwined, no place to go, and so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come escape with me, just a rebel, looking for a place to be. So let's kick, and push, yeah, and coast. Yeah, swing it. Yeah. Before he knew he had a crew, there wasn't no punk, and they spit fire shirts. SB dunks.
I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months of this stable team, keeping up this facade of mine. I'm gonna buy you some